Elon Musk is no stranger to controversy, but this time he's taking on one of the most iconic talk shows in television history, The View. The battle? A massive $80 million lawsuit that's shaking the very foundation of media ethics. In a world where truth and trust are often questioned, this legal showdown brings us face to face with some uncomfortable truths about how media giants operate, the role of public figures, and the power of social influence. This isn't just about a lawsuit. It's about the future of how media operates and what it means for all of us as consumers of information. As Musk's legal fight intensifies, it raises the question, how far should public figures go to defend their reputation? And how should the media hold power to account without crossing ethical lines? The outcome of this case could set a precedent for future media battles and influence the way we see truth in media, affecting everything from news coverage to social media platforms. This case is personal for so many of us, whether we're questioning media bias or grappling with the impact of misinformation. As viewers, we've all seen how influential media can be, but is it responsible? Is it ethical? Elon Musk's lawsuit is more than just a fight for $80 million. It's a battle for fairness, accountability, and transparency in the media world. What happens next could change everything we know about the media's role in shaping our reality. As the courtroom drama unfolds, both sides are gearing up for a clash that could redefine the limits of public discourse. On one hand, you have The View, a powerhouse in daytime television, whose influence over millions of viewers is undeniable. On the other, there's Elon Musk, a figure who has dominated headlines for years, known for his outspokenness and his willingness to challenge anyone who crosses him. This lawsuit isn't just about a defamation claim, it's a statement about power, control, and who gets to decide what is considered truth in today's media landscape. For Musk, this legal battle is about more than money. It's about protecting his reputation and, perhaps more importantly, the credibility of the platforms he uses to connect with the public. We live in a time where every tweet, every statement, and every broadcast can make or break a person's image. What's at stake here is how much power should be wielded by those who control the narrative and how much accountability they should have for the information they put out. But the bigger question is, what this means for all of us as consumers of media. We've seen how powerful media outlets can shape public perception and influence opinions. But when those outlets cross ethical lines, as some argue The View may have, it raises a crucial point. Can we trust what we hear and see? Are we witnessing a shift towards a more transparent and ethical media landscape? Or are we simply watching a spectacle that will eventually fade into the background? The outcome of this lawsuit could have lasting implications, not just for Musk and The View, but for the entire media industry. It's about accountability in a world where misinformation runs rampant, and the line between fact and opinion is often blurred. This isn't just another celebrity dispute. This is a moment that could spark a larger conversation about the standards of journalism and the responsibility of those who hold power in the media. The drama is unfolding right before our eyes, and as it continues to develop, it's clear that this lawsuit will be one of the most watched legal battles in recent history. Whatever the final verdict is, it will undoubtedly send shockwaves through the media world, leaving us all to wonder, when it comes to truth and integrity in media, who can we really trust? The answer might not be as clear-cut as we'd like to think. As we dive deeper into the legal complexities, one thing becomes clear. The stakes are incredibly high, not just for Musk or The View, but for the entire media ecosystem. This lawsuit has already captured the attention of millions, forcing us to question not only the integrity of those who report the news, but also the very systems that allow misinformation to flourish. It's a wake-up call for anyone who's ever wondered if the information they consume is being carefully filtered, manipulated, or twisted for a particular narrative. For Musk, this is personal. Known for his disruptive innovation in the tech world, he's always been a lightning rod for criticism. But what happens when that criticism crosses the line into something legally damaging? Is the media truly accountable when they put out content that can harm someone's reputation? Musk's decision to pursue this legal action reflects his frustration with how far-reaching false claims can be, especially when they're presented to millions without consequence. But what does that mean for the everyday person? If the rich and powerful can fight back against the media, what about those without the resources to challenge misinformation? It's a conversation that needs to happen, not just in the courtroom, but in every home and across every platform. The Musk versus The View lawsuit isn't just a battle of egos, it's a battle over the future of media ethics. Will we finally hold media outlets to a higher standard of truth? Or will this be just another chapter in a long history of unchecked influence? The way this case plays out will set a precedent for how much power public figures, and by extension all of us, have in defending our reputations against the reach of media giants. The heart of this issue is not just about media ethics, it's about fairness. In today's world where anyone can be dragged into the spotlight, whether they deserve it or not, we need to ask ourselves, what happens when the media wields too much power? What happens when the line between opinion and fact is no longer clear? Musk's lawsuit may be a battle for justice, but it's also a reflection of the wider struggle we face as consumers of information. As the case continues, one thing is certain. This lawsuit is a mirror to the media's role in shaping society. It forces us to look inward and evaluate how we interact with the information we're given every day. Are we passive recipients, absorbing whatever comes our way, or are we active participants in demanding a more transparent, accountable media landscape? The next few months could be pivotal in determining how much power the media really holds and whether or not we, the public, have a say in how it operates. As we watch this case unfold, it's important to remember that the outcome could reshape not just how the media operates, but also how we, as individuals, engage with the stories that influence our lives. With every new revelation, we get a glimpse into the fragile balance between freedom of speech and the need for accountability. The Musk versus The View lawsuit might be just one case, but it stands as a symbol of the larger battles happening every day behind the scenes of media production, shaping the stories we hear and the way we see the world. This lawsuit is a testament to the power of those willing to take a stand against the forces that influence public perception. Whether you agree with Musk or not, this case reminds us all that truth matters, and so does the integrity of the systems that claim to deliver it. The media holds the responsibility of providing accurate information, but it also must be held accountable for when it gets it wrong. This is a moment for all of us to think critically about the content we consume and the voices we trust. If you're as fascinated by this case as I am and want to stay up to date on every twist and turn, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. We dive into stories that matter, discuss the issues that shape our world, and explore the truth behind the headlines. Your support means everything, and I promise you won't want to miss what's coming next. This journey is far from over, and I'll be here to break it down for you every step of the way. Thanks for watching. And remember, stay informed, stay curious, and keep questioning everything.